Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to finally be doing the Ride or Die makeup tag. This is a tag created by Jaclyn Hill, and of course everyone's been doing the tag. I'm a little bit late to the party, but I wanted to go ahead and do this because I thought it was really fun, and I actually enjoyed like scrounging through all my makeup and just finding my old favorites that sometimes I forget about, to be honest, because there's always just so many new things out, and it's just so easy to forget about our true loves and favorite ride or die makeup products. So if you haven't heard of this tag, basically I'm going to be picking one thing from each category, like foundation, concealer, etc. that is my favorite ride or die product, or like I'm going to a desert island and I could only pick one of each. This is what I would bring, so I thought this would be just a fun video for you guys to get to know some of my faves, and maybe you guys can rediscover some new favorites as well. So let's get started. So the first category is primer, and I decided to choose my Iredale Smooth Affair. This is their oily skin primer. It's a facial primer and a brightener. This is one of my favorites. I actually discovered it this year and it's been essential in my makeup routine. I just love how it feels on my skin. It smells like almost like a citrus scent, so it really gets me ready for the day. I love citrus products. They just seem to always like brighten up your mood and lift it and just feel like you're more awake. So I really love this stuff, and it also really controls my oil, and it feels like a nice cooling gel on my face. So this is definitely one of my favorite primers, and I would really recommend. Next category is foundation, and this definitely was really hard for me. I feel like I've been trying so many new foundations lately, and there's none I've really just like stuck to. So I pulled out an old favorite that I will definitely always repurchase, and this is also a repurchase. I've gone through one of these already. This is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. I do have it on right now, and this is just a trusty, tried and true favorite of mine that I can always go to and be happy with how my foundation looks. It's super liquidy, so it feels very lightweight on the skin. I know they have a new version out of the Naked Skin that's a little bit more coverage than this one, but I've tried it, but this one is always going to be a favorite of mine and a repurchase just because it's light on the skin. It gives me a pretty good coverage, like medium coverage, and it just looks flawless on my face, and I always recommend it to everyone. So this is definitely a tried and true favorite ride or die foundation. I would definitely recommend if you have normal to oily skin. I really like it. I think it works well for me, and I'm in the shade 1.0 in the Naked. The next category is concealer, and I actually have a drugstore concealer for this category. This is the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is the lightest shade in 15 Clair or Fair. And the reason why I love this so much is it just is the perfect shade. It really conceals my under eyes. It's very lightweight on my skin. It's not super heavy. It doesn't make my under eyes crease or look wrinkly, and it just does a great job. And you can't really beat it since it's a drugstore price. You could probably get this for like $6. Like, there's nothing that is better than $6. Like, this is amazing. It works great. I do use high-end concealers on occasion, and I do enjoy them, but I always go back to my Maybelline, and yeah, you just really can't beat that price, and that is why it is my ride or die concealer. Next, we have face powder. This is also something I discovered this year. I always go through face powder phases. I used to love the Makeup Forever HD, then I got hooked on the Laura Mercier, but now my true love is the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm sure everyone is obsessed with this. I mean, you really can't go wrong. It's like $10 for this thing. This lasts forever. I use this every day, and I've had this since February or the end of January. So I've really only used almost half of it, and it's amazing. I use this to set my under eyes. I use this to set my face, and it truly makes my makeup look, I don't know, just flawless. It keeps my oil at bay, and it's doesn't leave a color, so it's perfect for any skin tone, and it really works great for setting the under eyes as well. It doesn't really brighten, but it just helps keep them from creasing. So this is definitely my favorite, and It's probably going to be my favorite for a while. I don't know if I could find anything else to ever beat this powder, so I definitely recommend picking the No Color powder up from RCMA. Moving on to blush. This one was also really hard for me. I have a lot of blushes around the same kind of tones, but I decided to go with Urban Decay's Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush in Fetish. This is definitely a gorgeous blush. I can use this all year round. It works for any season. It's the perfect shade of like mauve rose pink. It's not too light and it's not too dark. Here's a swatch for you guys. And I do have this on my cheeks today. It's perfect. I love the formula of these blushes. They're very creamy, very long lasting. And just so you guys know, these are going to be on sale during Ulta's having like a 21 Days of Beauty sale in September, and these are going to be part of the sale, which is so exciting. I have 2 of them, but I definitely plan on picking up a few more. They're just beautiful. So Fetish is my fave, and it's just the perfect everyday color for pretty much any skin tone. Then we have bronzer, and I actually chose a bronzing palette. This is my favorite contour and bronzing kit from Kat Von D, the Shade and Light palette. And wait till you see my palette. It's so sad, actually. This is my Shade and Light palette. It has gone through hell and back. It is just almost gone, and this has lasted me a long time, but I'm also going to be repurchasing it once I use up these contour powders, because these are my everyday shades. I mix these 2 together and it creates this beautiful bronze. I think it's perfect for my skin tone. If I want to do a more cool tone look, I can do more cool tone bronze. If I want to go lighter with my bronze, I can do that too. It's perfect. And I went without this for the summer, and I can say that I'm so happy that I'm using it again. I kind of like put it in the back of my makeup stash and used some new bronzers that I had, but I'm just so pleased with how my bronzer looks when I use this in my contour. So I definitely had to say this is my favorite Ride or Die contour and bronzer powder. So definitely recommend. If you guys haven't tried it yet, I mean, come on, it's the best contour palette I've tried. I've tried so many of them, to be honest, but I always go back to this one. My favorite thing about it is that the powders are just so blendable, so you don't have this streak of contour. You can always blend it out super easily. You also get your like under eye setting powders as well, which I've definitely used up, but those were also great. But yeah, Kat Von D Shade and Light is definitely a must-have. Moving on to highlighter, I picked this one because it is very special to me. This one is by Moonplay, and it's a new up-and-coming makeup brand. This highlight is not available at the moment. It's actually a like tester lab kind of sample, and they're going to be releasing very soon. They have their website up and everything, so I'll link that down below so you guys can sign up for notifications for when their products go live, and I'll definitely post on my Instagram because I love this highlighter, and I definitely don't use it as much as I should, but I'm just like savoring every last bit of it. But this is the strobing powder from Moonplay in the shade Vow. This is so stinking pretty. I have it on today. It is beautiful. It just gives you like this perfect everyday highlight. It's pretty, like, it's very glowy, but it's not like too much where it's like showing every bump and texture on your skin. It's just a perfect amount of glow, but it also is like, wow, that's a beautiful highlight. So this is more of a pink toned, which I always go for pink tone highlights. I don't know why, I just think they look really good on my skin. Here is a really light swatch of it. So just very simple, great for every day. It blends onto the skin so beautifully, almost like it's just like airbrushed onto the face. It's gorgeous. I'm always happy when I put this on my face. Like, I just can't stop looking at it. It's so pretty. But yeah, this is what my little lab sample looks like, and the packaging on the actual ones will definitely be a lot more like extravagant, but I'm so excited for these to release, and I just wanted to let you guys know about it. I've talked about it a long time ago, like back in like February when I first got it, how much I love it, and I can't wait for you guys to get it too. So definitely stay tuned for this awesome Stroboscope powder in Vow from Moonplay. Looks like mascara is the next category. So usually I'm all about drugstore mascara. I love my L'Oreal Carbon Black, but this mascara has been wowing me so much lately, I had to choose this one. So this is by Lancome. This is the Grandiose mascara, and I don't know why it took me so long to try this. I had it sitting in my makeup collection in the packaging for like probably 6 months before I actually just like tried to use it. It's just phenomenal. So it has this really cool wand where it's like bent, and surprisingly the way it's bent makes it so easily to just get up under your lashes and really like make them stand out, make them separate, and they just look amazing. So this is what my lashes look like with this mascara on, and it's definitely my go-to every day. Like, I love this. I feel like I don't need falsies when I wear this, and I just feel like my lashes look really good by themselves with this mascara. So definitely recommend. I know they have a new one out. I haven't tried it. Let me know if you guys have tried the new Grandiose Extreme from them. I'm just obsessed with it, and I will forever repurchase this mascara. It's so good. Now we have lipstick, and this one was also really hard for me. Luckily, we got to pick a lipstick and a liquid lip, so that made it a little bit easier. So for my lipstick, I had to go back to my tried and true MAC Cosmetics favorite. This is in the shade Faux. That is what I have on today. It's the perfect mauve nude, just everyday color. I love it. I had to choose MAC because MAC has always been a favorite in my life. Like, I started out with MAC lipsticks, and those were just so amazing to me, and I had this huge MAC collection, which has definitely dwindled down now, but since liquid lipsticks came out. But yeah, MAC was such a favorite, and everyone was talking about MAC lipsticks and what MAC lipsticks are your favorite, and their MAC collections and all those really cool elaborate collections they used to do. But yeah, I had to choose a MAC favorite. I know people don't really talk about MAC as much anymore, but they're still great lipsticks for a decent price. Like, they're really not badly priced. So yeah, Faux is a satin finish, and it's beautiful. Here's a swatch. Yes, I love that color. And then for liquid lip, this one's actually really similar color, but you guys have heard me talk about this before. If you guys are a true subscriber, you guys have definitely heard me talk about this over and over. But this is my Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Laguna Beach. You guys, this is my ride or die liquid lip. It's literally almost, it's pretty much Faux in liquid lipstick form. Like, this is my go-to colors. So here's Ofra up here, basically the same, a little bit darker than Faux. Oh, it's so pretty. This is just my everyday go-to shade. I love Ofra's formulas. They're very comfortable on the lips and not too drying. So yeah, the Ofra ones are great. You guys have heard me talk about them so much. But I have a 30% off code if you guys are interested down below. I really recommend picking up Laguna Beach. Alright, and then we have gloss. Now, I'm not a gloss girl. I don't wear a lot of lip gloss, but this one I got recently this year, and I've really been loving it. This is the Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint in the shade Goals, and this is a really pretty color. It's very opaque, full coverage on the lips, and I don't know, it's really comfortable and definitely something that I would go to. And you're gonna laugh because this is also a peachy pink, and all these lip colors look so similar, but this is like my everyday like shade. So I have Goals on the bottom, that peach shade. It's super pretty. I love this for like spring and summer when I just want a light lip look, like not too much. And when I do feel like a gloss, this is usually what I go for, and yeah, pretty much the only gloss I wear. So that's the Tarteist Lip Paint in Gold. Alright, and then I don't know if Jaclyn did a brow category, but I'm going to do one for you guys. So I picked a brow pencil for my brows. You guys, usually I would say Benefit Gimme Brow, like hands down, because that's definitely one of my favorite brow products. But I did pick my IT Cosmetics Super Skinny Brow Power pencils just because I've literally gone through like 4 of these, and they're amazing. But I have this one on today on my brows, and that's all I have on, and it's Universal Warm Blonde. And this is just so easy to use. It's a really thin little tip, so you can really precisely get your brow hairs and like just mimic your brow hairs. It's perfect. I'm always happy with my brows when I use this, so definitely love this. I love this more than Anastasia. I love this more than NYX. Just like, I love this so much. So definitely recommend the Brow Power by IT Cosmetics. Jaclyn did do a lashes category, and I don't wear lashes very often. Like, sometimes I do in my videos, but I'll share with you the ones I have been loving as of recently. And whenever I wear these, you guys are like, oh my god, your lashes, like what lashes are those? And these are the Cara lashes. These are the number 523s. These are literally like super cheap. I found these from my friend Sadie. She talks about them a lot, so I decided to go ahead and buy some, and best decision ever. They are beautiful, and I don't know, they're just so wispy and just glam, but definitely I love these so much. You guys need to try them. So these are the Cara lashes, number 520. And then the next category, of course, was an eyeshadow palette. This was also really hard to pick. There's so many good palettes out there, so I went with one of my just like go-tos, one that I'd be really happy with just to wear every day, and that's the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This one has always been a favorite of mine since it came out, and I use this when I'm doing weddings. I use this for every day. I have it on my eyes today, but it's so stinking beautiful. I don't know, these are just my shades. I love it. There's some shimmers, there is some mattes, and it smells like chocolate. So it doesn't get much better than that, let me tell you. So I have all the chocolate bar palettes, and this one's always my favorite. I use this more than my Naked palettes, and it's just awesome. So I highly recommend the original chocolate bar. And I did have to make my own little single eyeshadow category because I cannot go without this color. This is a Colorpop shadow, a single shadow in the shade I Heart This. You guys, I love this shade. It is so pretty. I have it on my lid in my inner corner, and this just vamps up your eye look. If you want like a super sparkly like lid, this is your go-to. I love this shadow. I'm almost out of it. I recommend this to every single person, and I really love all of Colourpop's eyeshadows. Just like I smudge a little bit on my lid, and I just look so like glam and ready to go, and just like I tried really hard on my makeup. So I love these. I can't live without them. And then lastly is a perfume, and I know it's not makeup, but Jacqueline did include it in her tag, and I thought it was a good idea. So for my Ride or Die perfume, I chose the Pure Vanilla perfume. This is amazing. I don't wear this too often, but whenever I do, I get so many compliments. Like, people are just like, oh my god, what are you wearing? You smell like cookies. They can't get over it. I don't know. It just must work really well with skin, my natural scent, I guess. I don't know, but I love this stuff. It is it literally to me just smells like vanilla, like literally pure vanilla, like what it's called. I just love it. Mine has changed color a little bit because it's a super natural perfume, but it is so good, you guys. You probably have heard of their deodorants. They have the Pure Vanilla deodorant, which is also really good, but their perfumes are fantastic and very strong and long lasting. I can always smell this on me whenever I wear it. So this is definitely my favorite. I love vanilla and sweet scents. So. Alright, I think that is everything in the Ride or Die makeup tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any Ride or Die products, I would love to know your top 2 Ride or Die products. Leave them in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Maybe you guys find some new things you want to try, but that is all I have for you guys. If you guys do make videos, feel free to also make this video. I tag anyone who wants to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.